is furious when her kids choose that over her by 4chan Diaries channel, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's watch it. Women should be the only ones who raise kids. Be me, 37, thought I picked a good man, married young. Though Ada was kind, steady, reliable, turns out he was just like all men in the end. Selfish, distracted, fun dad. We treated him, absent the rest of the time, so I dumped him. Best decision I ever made, to be honest. Court saw the truth, give me the house, car, and half his properties. She probably doesn't know that the court doesn't see anything, just like immediately give to her everything right away, like in most of the cases. Yeah, at least it's how it works in my country. I earned it anyway. I was always the one holding things together. Now it's me and the kids, 2 of them both under 30. Custody calendar stuck to the fridge. Weekends shaded for Aiden. The rest, mine. I'm the default parent, the one who knows shoe sizes, doctor appointments, favorite snacks. He rolls up with ice cream few times a month and thinks he's a hero, huh? Poor him. I hate weekends, if I'm honest. The handoff feels like sending them into enemy territory. He fills their heads with noses. We know that usually it's the other way around. Everyone knows that. Stop saying nonsense yourself. I mean, okay, I know what you guys gonna say, okay? I know. Oh, Mitsuki, this is not true. This is fake. Okay, alright. Route housing, sugar, silly games. Every time they come back, I have to deprogram them. Remind them of kindness, fairness, the bigger picture. Otherwise, they will grow up thinking life's just about fun. I tell people I'm raising feminists. Teach them not to fall for toxic masculinity. I like how it feels, like armor, like proof I'm doing the work. At school pickup, I corner the other monks by the gate, say things like, if it weren't for me, this whole operation would collapse. They nod politely, laugh at the right moments, but I can tell they are just humoring me. I don't care. I like having an audience. I'm proud of what I'm building. Yeah, narcissistic people usually like to have an audience, right? Yeah, it's very narcissistic stuff right there. I'm proud of what I'm building. Still, sometimes I notice my son's eyes. How they drifted toward the lot when Aiden pulls in late. Football rolling in the back seat. His whole face lights up like the world just changed. I tell myself he's just excited, just overstimulated. Kids get that way. But the way he bolts forward every time? Try not to think about it too hard. These are my kids, my responsibility. Eden's just a guest star in their lives. When they grow up, they will understand who raised them right. I remind myself both my boys are going to turn out different than Aiden. I will let them grow into men who think life revolves around them. I'm raising them to be better, the kind of men who listen, who bend when women need them too, who never put their own wants first. The world needs more good sons, not more selfish husbands. Sometimes I think back to Aiden. How I expected him to step up, to put me first, to anticipate what I needed without me having to ask. Instead, he'd let it off, make excuses, act like I was demanding. That's why I laughed. He couldn't handle putting me before himself. My boys won't be like that. I'll make sure of it. I hate Fridays most of all. End of the week means the handoff. Aiden takes them back, fills their heads with nonsense, and I'm left cleaning up after. This Friday pickup, end of the week buzz in the air. Teachers with clipboards, kids spilling out, shouting about weekend plans. Same crowd of moms half listening while corralling their kids. My son comes out dragging his backpack. He's still cranky from losing that tag on the playground. I crouch down, make sure my voice carries just enough for the other parents. Sweetie, remember what we talked about? Which means again, narcissistic stuff want to appear to others. That's what is important to her. That is what you see. This is what is most important to these people. To look good to the others, like look great, look like outstanding to the others. You know, like it's all about that. Sweetie, remember what we talked about? You shouldn't use words like loser or dumb. Wait, I'm sorry. Dumb. Oh my god. Some words are very weird for me to, well, whatever. That kind of language is rooted in toxic masculinity. Expecting him to nod, maybe repeat it back. Prove my lessons are sticking. He frowns, wipes his nose on his sleeve, says flat. But Dad says, games are where you learn losing without crying. Good lesson then. Then adds like it's obvious, it's just a game. Nobody means it. The moms nearby all glance over, trying not to laugh. I freeze, coffee cup slipping a little in my hand, half spilling on the curb. I double down, raise my voice. No, honey, we don't normalize mean words. It came somewhere toxic behavior starts. No, it's all the bullshit we are used to see on acts, like all condensed into a single month. Jesus, no. Lord have mercy on these kids. Oh God. But he just shrugs, mumbles, Dad plays tag with us all the time. He never makes it a big deal. Then looks toward the lot like he's already checked out. And then I hear it. The low rumble of Aiden's SUV rolling up. Hazard lights blinking like always. Football in the back seat. Same casual mess. My son's head snaps up. Whole face lighting up, eyes wide. I feel his little hand twitch mine, trying to break free. Dad, he shouts, voice carrying across the lot. Oh my god. I imagine like the anger, the anguish inside of her at this moment, like the hate towards Aiden, and Aiden like just existing there, like wow. Dad, he shouts, voice carrying across the lot. Yanks his hand out of mine, backpack bouncing as he sprints. Straight across the parking lane, weaving between parents, launches into Aiden's arms without a second thought. Aiden scoops him up like it's the easiest thing in the world, laughing, saying, "There's my guy," like they are the only two people there. I stay frozen, crouched half down, my hand still reaching for air. Oh my god. The moms exchange glances, whispering just enough that I know it's about me. Again, she's in this very moment, all that she's worrying is how the others are seeing her. Like it's all about herself and how she's perceived by the others around her. It's all about appearances and images. How empty side a person like this might be. I know you guys will say that all the same stuff, but people like her exist, and a lot of them out there nowadays. Like there's a lot of people like her nowadays. Like wow, it's amazing. It's amazing. The moms exchange glances, whispering just enough that I know it's about me. I force myself to stand tall, cheeks burning hot. My son blurts out before I can even try to spin it. Can we go to the park? A nice screen after? Aiden just grins, huffles his hair, says, "Of course, buddy. Casual, effortless, no lecture, no performance, and the crowd can see the difference clear." I stay. I tell myself they will still see me as the responsible one. That fun doesn't last. Discipline does. But the way everyone is looking at them, not me, cuts deeper than I want to admit. Of course it does. But not for the right reasons. For the first time, I feel it in my gut. Maybe I've already lost the stage. I feel the eyes on me. But I laugh like it's nothing. The joke. Oh, boys, right? They always get overexcited when they see their dad. Say it loud enough for everyone to hear, hoping it sounds casual. Nobody answers, just the sound of car doors slamming, zippers tugging, backpacks thudding to the ground. I can feel the silence pressing in, but I keep going, desperate to all the moment. Oh, of course, like a good narcissist, raising my voice, calling after him. Remember, sweetie? We will talk later about kindness and fairness. Oh no, God. Oh Jesus, have mercy on this kid. Please have mercy on this kid. Like, if I say it louder, it will matter. But he doesn't even look back. I read the post in Nathan's arms, chattering about soccer, and I scream, "Can we go tonight, Dad, please?" Eden just laughs, tosses the backpack into the trunk like it weighs nothing. Doesn't even glance at me. I hear one of the moms mutter under her breath, just loud enough. Guess he knows who the fun parent is. Oh my God! Oh my God, this is so good. A ripple of quiet laughter, I think it's laughter, spreads through the group. Nobody looks at me anymore. They're all watching Aiden toss the backpack into the trunk. Weekend without the kids always tracks. I try to stay busy, but the house feels too quiet. End up at the yoga class about... No. I can't take this serious. That's the way I can't take this serious. In the moments like this is where you see the most how fake it is. Like, divine feminine energy. Then the workshop, I mean, I don't doubt. Let's be real here. I don't doubt that somewhere in the world this type of thing exists, okay? But of course here is just too much. Like, it's just too much, man. Then the workshop raised a conscious voice. Mostly just nodding along with other moms. Tell myself I'm doing important work, but the truth is I'm just killing time until I can get them back. Sunday night's finally time for the pickup. My chest sighed with anticipation, like I need to undo all the damage. Before the week starts, I practically speed to Ada's house, tapping my fingers on the steering wheel the whole way. We get the boys back, relief washing over me when they climb into the car. We sit down for dinner, my carefully prepped quinoa balls waiting on the table. Finally, I get to bring them back under control. Yes, the way she speaks, everything like looks like if you change like it looks like government. Really, it looks like the government's talking about us. Like it's amazing. Back in the control, but of course I can't help myself. Start probing. Oh God, no. Have mercy on these kids. Start probing right away. So what did you do this weekend with Dad? They look at each other, grinning like they are sharing a secret. My oldest pipes up first. Mouthful of chicken nuggets. Mouthful of chicken nuggets, he begs me for it instead of quinoa. Oh my God, nice. That said, when we pick friends, we should choose people who make us better, not worse. The younger one nods eagerly. And he said if someone pushes you around, you don't have to just take it. You can say no or walk away. I laugh nervously, try to spin it back. Well, I've told you the same thing, haven't I? But my oldest shakes his head. No, Dad says it's different. He said real friends don't make you feel small, they make you feel stronger. He says it's so matter of fact, like it's the most obvious thing in the world. I can feel my throat tightening, my fork clinking against the plate. And what did he say about women? Oh God, I'm bracing, waiting for something awful I can use against him. But instead, my youngest blurts out, smiling wide. That said, when we grow up, we should pick women who are kind and laugh at our jokes, not just ones who boss us around all the time. They both laugh like it's a private joke between them and Aiden. My heart pounds in my ears, I snap back sharper than I mean to. That is not how we talk about women in this house. That's toxic. That's disrespectful. But the boys just stare at me confused, like I'm the one making it weird. Later that night, I can't sit still. Call up my girlfriends, tell them what Aiden's been teaching the boys. They gasp, shake their heads, all agree with me. Classic male manipulation. He's trying to make himself the hero. You can let that slide. Their words soothed me for a while, like maybe I'm not crazy. But deep down, the knot in my stomach won't go away. So the next morning, I drive straight to Ada's place. The kids are already at school. No buffer this time. He opens the door, casual as ever. Hair still damp from the shower. Coffee, mug in hand. I don't even say hello, I just launch in. You need to stop filling their heads with this garbage. Telling them to pick a woman who laugh at their jokes. Are you trying to turn them into little misogynists? Oh my god. Oh my god. Little misogynists. Yeah. Oh my god, he just stares at me for a second, then laughs under his breath. I'm teaching them to value kindness and respect. You should be happy about that. I feel my hands clenching into fists at my sides. Respect is not letting women walk all over them? Is that what you think? Oh my god. What the hell she say? Jesus Christ. My voice rising. I can hear it cracking at the edges. Neighbors probably listening. Curtain twitch in the window across the street. It doesn't flinch, doesn't yell back, just shrugs. Calm as ever. I want them to grow up strong, not afraid of their own voices. His calmness just makes me snap. I spit out before I can stop myself. You ruined my life, Aiden! Do you even get that? I wasted years on you, and now I'm stuck picking up all the pieces while you just breeze in for the fun parts. He blinks, like he can't believe I said it out loud. Then he laughs, slow and bitter. Ruined your life? Really? You walked away with half of everything I worked for. The house, the car, even the weekends. You see them more than I do, and you think I'm the one who lost? I open my mouth to fight back, but nothing comes out. Of course, because when faced with truth, we just get silent, just get mute, because there is literally nothing else you can say. Just babble stupid things at the max, in max. Because the way he says it, so flat, so matter of fact, makes it sound undeniable, like the whole street's called here and not alone. Over the next few months, this is how things play out. A week later, parent-teacher conference night. Classroom smells like dry erase makers, markers, and hand sanitizer. Tiny chairs scraping against linoleum. I don't know what is it. I don't know what this means. Please let me know in the comments. As parents shuffle in one after another. Our turn, we sit down across from the teacher. She smiles polite. A folder with both boys' names printed neatly on top. I dive in first, Praxis tone, like I've been waiting for this. I just want to make sure my boys are learning how to treat girls right. Oh god, not again. Poor boys. That's the most important thing for me. They need to put women's needs first, to listen and bend when necessary. That's how they will grow into respectful men. Teacher blinks, bend hovering over the folder, asks us carefully. Oh god, I'm sorry. I have to say this, like, okay, we know that things are very stupid out there, but there is really moms like that out there. Please, do you guys let me know your opinion in the comments. Really, like, you guys believe that such types of mother really exist to go in school and say things like crazy as this? I mean, I bet you guys gonna say that there is a lot of crazy women out there who does stuff like this, but I mean exactly like this, like go there and ask for, like, if they are teaching their boys, their kids, to her kids to be like really women slaves, you know, like it's nothing like that. I can't believe this, really. Oh my god, even for feminists, this is crazy. Okay, and what about how they interact with their male peers? I force a little laugh, brush it off. Oh, boys will adjust. The real priority is raised and conscious of women's needs. We've had enough selfish men already. Aiden lays back in his chair, arms folded, calm, the smirk tugging at his mouth. Finally chimes in, voice steady. Or maybe the priority is teaching them to be decent to everyone. Boys, girls, whoever, respect goes both ways. Teacher tilts her head, interested. That's a good point. Kids model fairness when they see it applied broadly. If we emphasize one group over another, sometimes it backfires. I feel heat in my chest, rush to recover. Well, of course, fairness matters, but men have a responsibility to step aside. Yes, because of the patriarchy. Oh my god, I want my sons to grow up knowing they don't come first. Oh my god, I want my sons to grow up knowing they don't come first. Jesus Christ, oh my god, this is so surreal. Ada shakes his head, still calm. I want them to know they don't always come first. Yeah, that is a huge difference. But also that they don't always come last. Otherwise, you're not raising men, you're raising doormats. Teacher presses her lips together, clearly weighing it. Then turns to Aiden. So what do you think the priority should be for them at this age? Ada answers without hesitation. Character. Learning to handle losing, to stand up for friends, to be kind without being weak. That's what carries them through life, not memorizing who should bow first. Teacher nods slowly, scribbling something in the folder. Yes, balance, resilience, kindness, those matter especially now. I grip my notebook tighter, 12 tight, because the way she says it, like she just picked the answer as the right one. A month later is school assembly day. Both boys on the program, both with support from different parents. I spent all week drilling the younger one on a speech. I'm sorry. On a speech I picked for him. A whole piece about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Wrote half the lines myself. Made him practice in front of the mirror until he groaned. Oh my god. He said he didn't want to do it. Wanted something fun instead. I told him this was important, bigger than him. Oh, well, of course he thought that. Stage lights hit his face. He grips the paper with both hands, voice shaking as he starts. Fairness means equity. Equity means justice. Everyone has to share the power. Oh my god. The words fall off flat, no ribbon, no spark. Parents clap politely when it ends, a few already scrolling their phones. I clap the loudest, tears pricking my eyes, telling myself this is what progress looks like. The Aiden's turn. With the older one, they wandered up casual, Aiden with a guitar slung across his back. No speech, no paper, just a song they wrote together about friends sticking up for each other. It starts off rough, voice cracking on the first verse, but instead of pity, the crowd laughs, with him, not at him. By the chorus, kids are clapping along, even teachers swaying a little. They finish with a goofy flourish, both bowing like rock stars. The room erupts, whistles, cheers, even a standing ovation from the back row. The kind of energy you can't fake. Teacher leans over to me, whispering with a smile. That was wonderful, wasn't it? Oh my god! I burst a nod, nails digging into my palms under the table, because I know which performance everyone is going to remember. After the assembly, kids bouncy with leftover energy. They don't want to go straight home, begging for dinner out. At first I want to say no, routines matter. School tomorrow, but then I catch Adam's eye. He just shrugs like, why not? For a second I almost refuse on principle, but I swallow it down. Figure maybe one dinner won't kill the structure, and maybe it will prove I can still share the spotlight when it counts. We end up at a family dinner. Vinu booths sticky under the elbows, smell of fries in the air. The boys sliding together on one side, Aiden across from me. We haven't sat like this in years, not since before the divorce. For a moment it almost feels normal, which makes my chest ache. Kids buzzing, wrestling. The assembly like we weren't both there. That said, if you're nervous, you just laugh and keep going. People like you more when you don't. People like you more when you don't act like it's life or death. My youngest nods eagerly, catch up on his chin. Yeah, I love this detail. So, yeah, that says strength is being calm, not bossy. Aiden just smirks, sips his soda, letting their words land. I grip my fork tighter than I mean to, force a smile. Oh, calm down. Think about what you gotta do with this fork, okay? Force a smile. Well, you know, I'm the one teaching you the real values here. Discipline, fairness, treating women with respect. That's what matters long term. They shrug like they didn't even hear me. Already arguing about who gets the last mozzarella stick. Nice. My throat goes dry. Sip water just like mine is right now. Sip water to steady myself. Then I blurt it. For different reasons, I'm just talking too much. Trying to claw back control. So which parent do you think you learned more from? The table goes quiet for a second. Ada raises an eyebrow at me, but says nothing. My oldest finally says it, blunt as ever. Dad, oh my god. My youngest nods without hesitation. Yeah, Dad, he makes stuff simple and fun. My chest seizes up, blood pounding in my ears before I can speak. Aidan cuts in, calm as always. Hey, don't say it like that. Your mom teaches you plenty. She keeps things steady, makes sure you're safe. That matters too. He looks at me while he says it, like he's offering me a note. I force a smile, but decide it burns because even his way of defending me makes him look better. Yeah, of course it does. It really does. I'm glad you know that. After dessert, kids run ahead to the car, fighting over who gets to call shotgun. What does that mean? Leaves the two of us lingering by the booth. Awkward air pressing in. I bend to grab my purse, and Aidan leans in just enough to drop his voice. Listen, maybe tone it down with the lectures, yeah? Oh, no, you should have done that. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but this whole woke values thing, it's not landing with them, or anyone. I snap upright, glare at him. Excuse me? I'm the one making sure they grow up right. If it were up to you, they'd think life is just games and jokes. He shakes his head, calm as ever. No, if it were up to me, they'd grow up strong, confident, able to think for themselves, instead of reciting slogans. My nails dig into the strap of my purse. You think I'm wrong for teaching them respect? He doesn't flinch, he just looks me dead in the eye. Respect is real when it's earned, not when it's forced down their throats. I want to scream, to make a scene, right there in the dinner. But the kids are already banging on the car, windows outside calling for us to hurry. So I pace on a brittle smile, walk past him without another word. But the worst part is the look on his face as I leave. Not smug, not angry, just certain. Like he knows, he's already won. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my 3-tailed fox style members, Heath Rowell, Wallen Wolf, Fenny Sylvy, and Zalost, for the incredible support to my work. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to all of you who supported me through Ko-Fi or Tron. Thank you very, very much. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. Wow, very nice. I like very much to read this stuff, and by my analytics, I can tell that you guys love these videos. But yeah, there is also another reason that I like to read this. It's to get my English better itself, so that's a good reason as well. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. let me know your opinion about the stuff I asked before in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check things below, support me so I can get the fuck out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.